How you doing, tubers? This is Robert 28, 1979. Oh, y'all guys probably just seen that video of the Case 222. It's just sitting right there. And yes, it's now 12:16 in the morning. This is another video I'm doing. I've done a lot of research. Looked at a whole heck of a lot of pictures of these Case 646s. This is the only Case 646 I've seen that has a scoop on the hood. Now, whether that's factory, I do not know. This is the only one I've seen, other than one other picture, and he's painting his completely red. But he's got like a Trans Am type style scoop on his. And this is like I said, this is the only one I've seen that has got a scoop on the hood. And I'll close this down. Get a breath of tray. The only one I've seen with a scoop on the hood. And it does have screen here, which is bowed in. They straightened it out, but you know, and it sits extremely high for some reason. So maybe this came off of maybe one of the newer ones, maybe after it had gone to Ingersoll Rand or Ingersoll, whatever. But I don't know. I said I gotta patch that hole up, that hole, and that back hole up. That hole is where I'm gonna put the stubs come up for the exhaust. So I kind of got it off a little bit, which now I'm thinking I need to plug it up, because when I put the front of this thing back on, they actually had some plates which they were laying on the ground down there. Yeah, at the back tire. It's got 3 holes in that plate, 1, 2, and 3. One went inside the hole there, and it had an empty hole, and then they had the front cowling here bolted into that first hole. So it actually moved that nose out a good 2 inches, 2.5 inches, maybe 3 inch total. So when the hood closed, it actually had a gap between the hood and the cowling. Well, I'm going all back. I'm eliminating the oil filter. I've already decided on that. That's just too big and too gaudy and too ugly. In my honest opinion, I think it actually gives restriction back to the flow. Because the way it looks, that is on the suction side of the pump. Because this line here runs up to the bottom of that hydraulic pump. So it explains why when you start this thing, it's running, you hit that lever, the loader will drop down and then start picking back up. And I think it's because it's at a loss for hydraulic oil, because this filter actually puts a blockage on the passage for the flow. I guess the easiest way of saying it. It disrupts the flow of the oil. So it's getting eliminated. That cooler there, I'm just going to clean it up best I can. And you know, I was actually going to buy another 646 before I bought this one, but that deal kind of fell through, and the guy kind of just sold it out from underneath me. But when I was going to buy it, I ordered this one right here off of eBay. But it's got both outlet pipes are right there. One's there, one's there. So it's actually for a 222 or a 444. So it's not gonna work. Which I've seen some on there for the 646s, but I figure if anything, I'll just keep a hold of this and put it in the stockpile. And you never know. I mean, I might break one or develop a leak in the 222, or I might come across another one somewhere down the road. You never know. But it's the same one as this one here, so I've got a spare. Got on eBay today. ordered me another fan. I found another one. I think that one I paid like $9 for, with free shipping. I had been watching one for a few days, no bids, and all of a sudden, you know, 11 hours in, somebody bids on it. And another guy bid on it. Well, I sat there and I watched it on my phone and got down like 2 minutes and dropped a $25 bid on it as a max bid just to see. And I got the winning bid for $20.50 plus like $6 shipping or something like that. I can't remember. But all together, it came with $26.50 for a fan that ain't near as pretty as that. It's pretty brown looking, but I don't care. And what I'm gonna do is I got my eye on a shaft. I'm gonna see about taking this nut off and pull the pulley off, and see what kind of mounts it's got back there, and see about mounting a shaft, because the one I'm looking at came off of a Onan motor, came off a 646 as a matter of fact, and I'm thinking about getting it, and then if I get that one, then I'll turn around and buy the other deal I'm looking at, which is the big flat washers and the nut for the fan, and put the fan back on this thing. So, but I'm also wondering, because this oil tank here, the oil reservoir, how it's going to sit. As you can see, they bent this all up here to clear all that mess. So what I may end up having to do is bend it back while it's sitting on here, kind of get it figured out where it's going to be. And if worst case scenario, I may just cut that whole piece off and be done. Sorry about that. But if I do that, I'll cut it right up there along that front seam right before it hits the hood. So, which, I don't know, like I said, I'm going to skip around just a little bit here, but being that this has got a scoop in it, which is funny because I've seen pictures, side-by-side pictures, of the earlier model hoods and the late model hoods. The late model hoods were narrower on the sides and 4 inches longer, and did not have the big flap on the top. And that's what kind of leads me back to believe that this isn't really a factory scoop, but I don't know. Because then again, you know, there's the spot welds from a spot weld gun, and I mean, I don't know if somebody made that, which they very possibly could have. I don't know, but it's cool. I've got one of a kind that I know of, and if it is factory, then how rare and how hard, or how rare is that on a 646 to have a scoop on the hood? But anyways, the reason I'm going on and on about the scoop is because I got to build one for that big hole there. Man, I wish I'd have never done that. I wish I'd just put a pancake on it, put a side filter, and been done. But oh well, looks like I might be ordering me a new hood off of eBay. I found a couple of them. They're really cheap, so there's a couple of orange ones, and there's that stone brown, whatever they call it. But I don't know. I think it's kind of awesome that I got a scoop on the hood. And every case I've ever seen 646 on YouTube or on tractor forums, or just go in there and Google it, and it brings up all the pictures of these things. That's the only one I've seen with a scoop. So it kind of leads me to believe that that was actually made differently. It's not original hood, but I gotta fill that spot in, gotta fill that spot in right there and there, and that battery's about to down me, folks. So if you ain't subscribed, subscribe, rate my videos, comment, like if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, oh, it's whatever, and Speaker wire wiring. Sweet. But anyways, I'm going to end this video, so y'all guys have yourselves a good one, and look forward to the next one. So until then, y'all have a good one.